Today I decided to dive into a pick a card reading. Okay, so we have the gold option or yellow, whichever one you see. The pink option, number 2, and then the blue or indigo, number 3. Okay, so you can choose more than one, whichever you're drawn to. Let me see. Okay, whichever one you're drawn to. If this is after the live, the timestamps will be in the description box. Okay, so go ahead and check the description box and skip to your pal. Okay. Um, yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna kind of vibe until I get the feeling that I should go ahead and proceed. Okay, so I did a little something different today though. Like, instead of channeling straight from the mind and stuff or whatever, like I actually wrote some stuff down ahead of time. So I'm gonna be reading from my journal. But I'm also, of course, gonna be channeling as I go because that's just what I naturally do. So pile number 1. Let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1, okay? Which is the gold color, okay? Pile number 1. So I was seeing clouds, okay? I was seeing clouds, and then like I heard clouded judgment. Okay, so then that led me to like, I was just seeing like some of you may be going through a confusing time period, and yeah, it says you're not seeing clearly, like, but I feel like as I was writing this down, I feel like it's all for a purpose. Like you're not confused and just like not seeing things and you're being left in the dark. Like that's, what am I trying to say? Like you might feel left in the dark, but that's not what's actually happening. Okay, that's better said. That confusion right now has a purpose. It's not time for you to see something here, okay? But I am getting that there's a lot of brain fog for some of you, or like you might be trying to concentrate on something and not being able to do that. Okay, so take it how it resonates, but I am getting that like there's something with the mental, okay? I also am getting like some of you may smoke weed or whatever, and like take this how it resonates because it's different for like, you know, if you do that, you have it's 2 groups. Some of you, it's helping you right now, okay? It's helping you to release certain memories, and like all of this confusion is keeping you from, what am I trying to say? It's basically helping you to focus on what you want to focus on, basically, instead of the things that's like, because I'm getting that some of you have paranoia, and like you might be restless and feeling like, what's the word, self-conscious and stuff like that. So if that's you, then it's saying like maybe you need to slow down, okay? So because you're also forgetting things, and just like that's playing a part in a lot of the, that's playing a big part in the confusion, okay? So yeah, like there's a big cloud. I feel like a cloud may be following you. That's the type of energy I was getting. Like you might be trying to cleanse an energy, but it's like something heavy over you, okay? So the next point I made is, it says words cut like a knife. So you are remembering how someone treated you or what they said in the past, and I feel like it's playing a big part in like how you even treat yourself or what you feel like you deserve in the moment, okay? You might be like really second guessing what it is that you are going after, okay? You might be second guessing like your desires, and if that's really something that's achievable, okay? And I'm getting that if these are negative thoughts that you're having, these are illusions, okay? Like, this world is an illusion, period, okay? That's what I want to say. And so it's funny because the next point I made is realism. It says, like, I wrote down the definition of realism. It says an art and literary movement dedicated to depicting life, ordinary people, and contemporary scenes with objective truthfulness and without idealization. So basically, like, you're not sugarcoating things. You're seeing things for what they are. Give me a second, y'all. I feel like something's trying to come in. Hold on. Like, some of you have been like in a daze, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like, this is pile number one. If you are tuning in right now, this is pile number one, okay? Some of you have been in a daze. You had a lot of brain fog. And I'm getting that, like, not too long ago, you really were clear on what you wanted, but now it's like something in the midst, like, while you're going towards your goals, there's something you feel like is hindering your progress or your experience. Like, it's hindering you from experiencing it in the best way you can. And I'm getting that you want to be more realistic about your situation right now, because there's something here, like, it might just be getting off the ground, or you're still like learning something here. It's not going to be perfect. So what I'm getting is that, like, some of you are like really, like, you expect things to be one way when they're really just not like that right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. Like, it's something here about just being more realistic about it so that you can actually enjoy it more. Because if you're so caught up in what's not working out and what's missing, you might overlook what's actually there that can help you and make you have a better experience right now, okay? So another part of the definition, it says that realism rejected romanticism. No, it rejected romanticism's emotionalism, focusing instead on detailed and often raw representations of the working class and the mundane and the observable reality. So basically, like, kind of meant like manning up. I hate to say that, but like, it's like finding strength to like push through something here that might just feel heavy. It might feel like, you know, like you don't want to do this, you're not motivated to do something here, but it's more about like discipline and pushing yourself to go, you know, like you can do this shit. Like, it's all in your mind. And then the next point I made was personal power versus victimhood. So like, well, that was just something I was told to write down. Like, I don't even have any elaboration, but I am getting that, like, that's really self-explanatory. Like, you might be in a situation where you feel like a victim, or you feel like certain things are just not working out for you and you don't know how to get out of it, and it's just like you feel like things are just weighing you down. And you might be very emotional about this, okay? For some of you, like, you're very emotional about it because you're not used to not being, like, you feel powerless in a situation. But I'm getting it's because you're focusing on the things that are making you feel like, yeah, it's making you feel powerless, because those are things you can't control. But when you focus on the things that you can control, such as like the energy that you're putting in, okay? Like, you can only do what you can do. You can't control outside circumstances, you know what I'm saying? You can only control yourself. And so that's what I'm getting, like, personal power versus victimhood. You don't have to see this situation as like something is happening to you. You don't have to see the situation as something is happening to you. You can see it as something is happening for you. Like, it's giving you a chance to act on something, especially if you have been asking for things. Like, you know, like, you're trying to work towards things, and then things might fall apart at first, but it's because God is trying to show you that, like, it's trying to clear the path, trying to clear things out so that you can actually work your magic. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So I got that your intellect is much needed right now. So cleanse your throat chakra, third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. Okay. Um, there's something here like when you really clear your mind, you're gonna see something much more clearly. Like that's really, it's that simple. Like there's a lot going on in your head, different scenarios that are not actually happening right now. Um, things in the past, things in the future. Like it's just like so much happening in your head that it's not helping, because in the moment there are things that you can do in the moment. Like you are here for a reason, and there are things that like you're being guided to do right now, and you might not be seeing it. And this could also be like downloads that are coming in, and you might be overlooking the signs. And yeah, it's all the same thing, overlooking things because you're so in your head. And clouds represent thoughts, like just so many thoughts. So like stop thinking so much and just like, I'm getting to act, like actually take action versus thinking so much, because this is a lot of, I'm picking up on a lot of procrastination. Okay, so the next thing I wrote down is focus. Focus on something. This exercises the brain and the mind. It helps with your patience and also your groundedness. So it makes way for grace, allowing things to flow more. Okay, that's what I wrote down. When you exercise your mind and stuff, it's like the mind is everything. That's what you need in life, okay, to be able to like, that's where your intuition is. That's how you work your body. That's how you do everything. And like, it's not just about your brain. It's your I'm saying your mind, literally, like minding things, being mindful of what you're doing and stuff like that. So like when you're focused, you're minding something, okay? And so either way, like I wrote down reading, meditation, okay? Those are ideas. Those are ways that you can focus on something and like really evolve in the mind, like evolve your mental, okay, your intellect. Okay, that's what's needed right now. I'm getting like, you really need to focus. I'm getting that it's not like you're on a spiritual journey, but you're also on this physical journey, and you're here for a reason. You have things that need to actually happen here, things to achieve for yourself, your family, your future generations is what I heard as well. So there's things that are calling your attention, like it needs your attention now. And you might just be like, wait, is it the right time? You might be really overthinking. You might even be overthinking the way you're doing something too. And also when it says words cut like a knife, hold on, let me get my, I'm sorry guys. So I was guided to pull out these crystals for you guys. I have a citrine citrus. Some of you may need like citrus, like lemon. It's funny because I'm also working on another pick a card reading right now, but it may take a while for me to get finished with it because it's like a longer video. And one of the options is actually a lemon. So some of you may actually, it's funny because you may be drawn to that in the future. So it's something here I'm picking up about time traveling as well. Like put your head, like if you're gonna think about anything, put yourself in the future. Like start to think about well, you're already thinking about the future, but think more so about bringing the future to you versus going to the future. You know what I mean? Like start to become that version of yourself. That way, you'll start to just attract the things that are meant for you in that moment. Because when you're ready, that's when things appear. If you're not ready, then God will not, give you certain things. You're going to sabotage it, right? So the citrine here is about abundance, confidence, willpower. It's your solar plexus chakra. Okay, any color that you see, any color that I see, I associate it with the chakras anyway. So it could be a food, it could be like the stuff that go with it, like the emotions and stuff like that, the hobbies. Okay, so I'm getting like to push yourself to do something here. Definitely going off of the the channel messages like personal power versus victimhood. Okay, so it's something here about pushing yourself to do something, believing in yourself, using the wisdom that you already have, instead of feeling like, you know, like, use the light that you have. Don't feel like you're in the dark. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're not in the dark. Okay, and then I always got it to pull the carnelian out as well. Okay, this is a raw stone carnelian, and it's about courage. It's about pushing yourself as well, but having the courage, having that, like, that badass energy, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and who's gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? Like, really pushing yourself to do something, and just being more like serious about something. But also, like, it's just about really taking yourself serious, not doing something because somebody else expects anything of you, but really just doing what you say you want to do, or like what you want to do, period. Like, use your power. So take the energy from these stones here. Okay, some of you, like I said, this is the carnelian, this is the citrine. So even if you just like feel the vibes of the stones through the video, okay, but if you're able to go ahead and purchase them, you should do that as well. Soon I will be launching my jewelry line again. Okay, I make crystal jewelry, so in that case you would be getting a citrine bracelet or necklace or whatever, and a carnelian. And I do customs as well, so it could be citrine carnelian, you know. But anyways, let's get into the reading the cards. Okay, so boom, we have the muddy field monks. Okay, it says regret, attachment, and lingering affection. Okay, so this is that cloud energy. This is something here like you're thinking about the past, and you're also thinking about the future as well. Just, it's like this self-conscious energy. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're really like observing yourself from an outside perspective, like, oh, I could have done better in this situation. And then even if you're thinking about the present moment, you're not enjoying it. You're not just being here. It's like you're constantly trying to improve something instead of living, like, just, you know, using, like, being in your power. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Some of you really like, you feel humiliated for some reason, like with this paper lantern ghost. I'm just getting humiliation vibes here. It says illumination, overlooked opportunity, careful perception. So I'm getting like, you know who you are deep down, but you feel like people don't see that about you. And so it's hard for you to just feel confident in that, because you feel like you need support, or you would like that support, that validation. Okay, but I'm getting to validate yourself first, and then you will see that will follow. Okay, for some of you, like, you're really stuck in that energy where you're just like trying to perfect something that doesn't even need perfecting. Like, you're already perfect, you're already there. Okay, so I'm getting like, while you're trying to perfect something, it's keeping you from actually getting to the space where you're expressing and then you're receiving the abundance that you're meant to receive from it. It's like you're delaying something here by thinking so much. Okay, I am getting that, like, even your attachment to the future, like, some of you really want something so bad to where, like, you don't allow yourself to make mistakes. You feel like you need it now. You don't have time to make those mistakes. You don't have time. And it's like, this is what the universe is giving to you, because this is what you believe deep down, like your subconscious. So start telling yourself, like, I do have time, like, I'm okay. Give yourself grace, allow yourself to be a human. Okay, because if you don't, then it's like, however you're living in the moment, that's what you're attracting more of. Like, nothing's coming to save you out of that energy. You know, you're putting yourself in that energy where you have to always like go against the grain, you know. But when you say fuck it, like, I'm gonna go towards what I want to, I'm gonna do my best. But like, you know, I'm getting to just stop, just like drop the stressful energy, because regardless, what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen anyway. Like, you can't control everything. All you can do is control yourself. Okay, so I'm getting, instead of like not doing anything because you feel like it's like a circumstance that's against you, or like certain people might not, like, you feel like you might not get approval from others, or get accepted from by others or something here. I'm getting to like, stop giving a fuck, because that's what's holding you back. That's what's making you feel weak and powerless. Look at this, making you feel like dead inside, because eventually that light just starts to like, you know, you have to give it more power in order to cut it back on, because it's starting to dim. Like, you're dimming your own light. People are not telling you anything. Like, people are not even doing anything anymore. This has happened in the past is what I'm getting. So like, you're replaying past scenarios, and it's doing the work for them now. Like, you're holding yourself back. And you know, like, I'm just getting like, you know better. Like, you already know, but now it's more so about the procrastination. You know, like, you have to just push yourself out of this comfort zone, because like, you have been in a period where you needed to reflect, you needed to observe, you needed to improve, but now you're in a phase where you've done enough of that, and you can go out there and shine your light. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And so this card says corpse eater. It's in reverse. It says abundance, patience, and self-restraint. It came in reverse like this, but it looks very creepy and disgusting. Okay. I'm disgusted, but it came in reverse though. But I'm getting, you know, it says endurance, patience, and self-restraint, and I'm getting that this is given like an anxious energy, like scratching at the flesh, like scratching the walls. I don't know, like, this is some weird cringe energy. And I'm getting like, with this being in reverse, it's giving a vibe that like, you're not being patient with yourself. Because, and it says patience, self-restraint, endurance. So like, these are mixed. It's a mixed energy. You have to make a decision, guys. Like, there's a decision that you need to make. Whether, like, choose a side. Are you gonna be on your own side, or are you gonna be with the world? You know, are you gonna be with God, or are you gonna be with the devil? Like, I'm getting like, it's something here where you are allowing yourself to be confused by going back and forth. You need to make a decision. Okay. Something here where like, you're not feeling connected to yourself or connected to the world. With the Two of Cups in reverse, emotions are like dry right now. Like, you don't feel that emotional. Everything is all in the mind right now. Like, even if you're experiencing something that's very intense, it's more in the mind. And I'm getting that like, you know this, and you are trying to let go of that because you want to actually be present. Okay, with the Hermit here in reverse, I'm getting that this is all that energy trying to come out. Like, you're trying to get out of this hole that you've been in for a very long time. You've been in a very tight space. I'm getting that like, at first it was very uncomfortable. You ended up in a situation where you had no control, but then like, to cope, you got really comfortable. You found a way to cope, you know what I'm saying? And so now that it's time for you to move, you have to actually detach from those things that you got attached to, whether those are people, things, places, whatever it is, hobbies, habits. Okay, these are things that stuck with you. And it's not to say that all of them are bad. Like, you don't have to let go of everything, but there are some things that are unhealthy for you, and you are aware of that, and like, you're learning. Like, and it's also said to give yourself grace while you're coming out of this, because you're human, and like, there may be times where you go back to that energy, and like, you might, you know, like, it's not going to be linear all the time. You know, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to, your mind is, you know, it's not a box, you know what I'm saying? You're multidimensional. So with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like you're going to start something new here, something fresh, something exciting, and it's going to bring your inner child out. With the Six of Cups, okay, with the Six of Cups, I'm getting a very nostalgic energy. Let me turn this down. With the Six of Cups, I'm getting a very like whimsical, nostalgic energy. Like, you just want to go out and play and just spread love and just laugh and just feel joyful with others. Like, I'm just getting that type of vibe. You see how like, they're passing the flowers? Okay, I'm getting something here is like you're going to be done waiting for something to happen. You're actually going to be ready to receive now. And you're going to like, you know how most people like they go after something and they wait for the results to happen after. I'm getting that like your results are happening as you're moving because you're enjoying the process. You're enjoying what it is that you're doing. And the energy that you're putting in is what you're getting back. So like you're gonna just receive that 10 times more is what I'm getting. So whatever this energy is, it's something fresh, something new, something exciting. I don't know why I keep saying like that's literally how I'm hearing it. Something fresh, something new, something exciting. Okay, so like you're about to hop into something, okay? And you're gonna take off whatever it is, like you are gonna be, I just heard like you're gonna be recognized for it, and it's something that you like really cold at, like you really are talented at something here, or like this for I just heard cooking, like some of you can cook and some of you like really wow, like I'm just seeing something spicy like some hot chicken or something, I don't know, this is like very specific, but like with the Knight of Wands you're definitely like something here is on fire for sure, okay? Well, it don't have to be hot chicken, something here is on fire, and it could be, I'm getting that it's you, like you're gonna take off into something, because I'm getting like I said, you've been held back for so long, and now that you getting that go, like you're getting that green light, you're gonna just take off. All that energy that you've been holding back is gonna get put into something. It's gonna like burst, like that's all I can say. So that was pile number one, the gold option. Okay, so remember with the citrine and the carnelian crystal here, and the solar plexus chakra, and I would say the sacral chakra as well. Okay, so much love to you. Let me get into the next pile. We're at 27:15. Let me write that down. So if you chose the pink, the second option, the pink option, this is for you, okay? So it's crazy, like this energy here is so childlike, it's so dreamy. In my notes I wrote down, okay, so the song that came to my head was She Was a Fairy. Yep, she was a fairy. Yep, she was a fairy with a fatty on my daddy, he won't have it. You know that song right there. Sorry, I was gonna sing the whole thing. That's my shit. Okay, but I'm also getting like you don't have to be a fairy. It's like this fairy tale type of vibe though, and I literally wrote down fairy tale, magical land. Okay, some of like I really am getting, some of y'all really are fairies though, like or like some type of magical creature. You don't have to be a fairy. You could be like something. What it creature? I hate that word. Well, I don't hate it, but like, what's another word? Like a you know, one of those little fairy tale things. It don't have to be a fairy, but it could be like you know, a warlock, a witch, a shaman. You know, all those things. You know. Anyways. I guess fairy tale creatures. So you may resonate with one of those things, and I'm getting that like you might see Earth as like a magical land. You might really see this as like, you know, an illusion, like something that you can really put your energy into. You can really, you can like you're a natural manifester. I'm talking to people who were born like this. Like you already had the genes, you had the knowledge, you had the wisdom already. Okay, I'm talking to people like that. So I'm getting for you, it's time to connect with your innocence again and your inner child, because you've been through a lot, for sure. You've been through a lot. You've been going through different phases that's like had to toughen you up in life to make you stronger so that you can handle other things. Like, you know, you're leveling up. So life is not easy for nobody, period, even if it look easy. So I'm getting like you have went through challenges, whether people want to give you that credit or not. and you've overcome them, okay? And I'm getting that it's time to forget what you know and relearn, like reschool yourself, because I'm getting like you might really have attachments from another phase in your life, or like a different time period where like things were not so good, like you had to be in survival mode. Okay, so you learned how to operate in certain ways that just really don't, they don't have to, like they don't have to be that way anymore. Like you've overcome so much. You like you if you really ground yourself right now and just like, because I'm getting like you're really like, some of you could be drawn to the pile number one as well, but you really are like in your head about something here, but not so much of, it's like you're not in your head like in a cloud like sense, but it's like stubbornness. Okay, that's what I mean. Like you're stuck, like you feel like you're stuck in a way of living or stuck in a way of doing something. Okay, this is pile number two. If you are just now clicking on, this is the pink option. Okay, so so yeah, so I heard like start from scratch, blank canvas, new beginning. Okay, something here is like starting new, like you're starting new, like you are creating your own avatar, you're being yourself, like in the purest form. Is that coming out right? Yeah, like, you know, because you are like person, what am I trying to say, like before you learned everything, you know what I'm saying, like before you learned how to be a particular way, um it's telling you to just go back to that, like that pure energy. And for some reason I wrote down artists are watching. So either you're an artist and or yeah, I'm getting like you are an artist. If you chose pile number two, the pink one, you are an artist, or you're very creative. Like you can create something out of nothing, like in some kind of way, whether that's cooking or fashion or literally drawing things and hands-on projects, whatever this is. Like you're very talented with visuals and even music for some of you, like just different kinds of art. Okay. Um, but I'm also getting that you're going to, like, you're being recognized in some kind of way. Like different artists are recognizing you, they're watching you. And I'm also, for a few select of you, like there are younger people that look up to you, that like upcoming artists, like future artists type shit. So some of you may want to like, I guess, her like watch your reputation or watch what you put out there, because I don't know, like you might be feeling that way. Okay, because I was like, that's so that's not like me to be saying that, but I feel like you might be feeling self-conscious. Okay, and yeah, you might resonate with pile number one, because they were feeling self-conscious and it was a lot going on in their head about, like, they were just stuck in past scenarios that are not happening right now. Yeah, so like you might really resonate with that, but you might be judging yourself and making yourself feel like you're not good enough, and making yourself feel like something's off with you, and making yourself procrastinate, like you're procrastinating trying to perfect something that's already perfect. And so some of you really need to zone back in, well, all of you, because this is the message, to zone back into like that inner child energy, see the world as a magical land. This is your world. Okay, like allow yourself to express as much as you want to, be free. But I'm getting like, so okay, hold on, the next thing I wrote down is escapism. Okay, so escapism is the tendency to seek distraction and relief from unpleasant realities, especially by seeking entertainment or engaging in fantasy. Okay, so some of you, I'm getting like some of you really need more of that energy. Like you need to learn how to escape better. Okay, I know that like that's backwards because most people they say like get your head on straight and da da da. But like a lot of you like you're so in your head and you're so serious and you're so like trying to be a perfectionist that you need to learn how to escape and be free and just allow yourself to not be human sometimes. Yeah, like what am I? Yeah, not be human because it's like a fairy tale creature. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to escape out of this world, this matrix. Okay, that way you can bring in something that's in the stars, like something that's not here. Like you're bringing something new here. Um, I am definitely speaking to artists. Okay, so it says like I wrote down to escape into the mind and allow new thoughts and dreams to flood and run into your subconscious and your belief system. So excuse me, like this is literally getting like downloads. Like you're opening that portal up. You're opening your mind up to new things instead of closing off. I'm like I said, I'm speaking to people who are like kind of stubborn right now. It could be a phase that you're going through. Like it's like you're holding on really tight to what you've learned and what you know because you really want to make it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You really are serious about this journey. You are serious about your destination and things like that. But I'm getting you don't have to take it that serious because you're not alone and God is with you. The angels are with you. Like the ancestors are with you. Okay, it's in you. Not on like you don't have to always pretend and act and like cover up what it is that you're feeling and going through or what you want to do. Like you can just be naked. Like I'm getting like just be free. Some of you really need to walk around naked. Some of you really like doing that or like that's just how you are. And like it really does free your energy up. All these clothes, like a lot of the time, I actually just started back wearing a bra, to be honest. But like, you know, like I said that to say that like all that stuff that's holding you really tight. I might be speaking to a woman right now or a man because even down there, like if it's holding you really tight, it could just make you. It could really suppress your energy in a way. You know, like your chakra energy, your heart chakra, your root and sacral chakra or whatever. Tight clothes, you know, like just I'm getting like you might want to just like allow something to just breathe, allow yourself to breathe. And if it's not with your clothes, it could just be with your mind. Like I said, allow yourself to think freely. Allow yourself to think about just think however you want to think. Be free in the mind and bring something back, you know, write something down. Have a new idea, something. It's like you don't have to try to do this though. This is something that's going to happen naturally because once you just tap into that freedom, it's going to come. Okay. And so yeah, know that you create your own reality. That was like the sentence that was supposed to go with that. Escape into your mind, allow new thoughts and dreams to flood into your mind, into your subconscious and belief system, and know that you create your own reality. Okay. So I wrote down realism versus escapism versus God's command. Okay, so realism was in the first pile. Okay, boom. First pile, it says realism is an art, a literary movement dedicated to depicting everyday life, ordinary people, and contemporary scenes with objective truthfulness and without idealization. So it's like it also is rejecting romanticism's emotionalism, focusing instead on detailed, often raw representation of the working class, the mundane, and observable reality. So, you know, realism is just seeing, you know, basically the realistic point of view of everything, like just being so like 3D, you know what I'm saying? And then you have escapism where like you're able to dream and escape the 3D, like this is not real, and you know, like be childlike. Because like a lot of the shit, everything here is made up anyway. You know what I'm saying? It all came from that space of escapism, or whatever you want to call it, this creative space, this nothingness. Okay, and so everybody thought, like, if you're going to create something, people are going to think you're crazy. People are going to think something is weird or think something's off, because when you are bringing something to life, it's new, it's different, it's, you know, that's just what I'm being like. That's part of the process, and you have to make peace with that. So with escapism versus realism, when I wrote that down, and then I said versus God's command, it's something here about, like, you don't have to be on either side. You can just be you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be so 3D, and you don't have to, like, always be trying to create something. You just be you. But I'm wait, hold on. Okay. God's command. There's something. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I don't know. So it's something about God's command, and I underline command because it's like manifesting. Okay, like you calling the shots, you being like you actually walking through life and creating it as you go. Like you're not excuse me, you're not chasing anything in the future. You're not looking in the past. You're actually commanding life. You're living life. You're doing everything in the present. That's what creates the future. As you do things in the present moment, whatever you need to do right now is what's creating the future. Okay, so that might resonate with, like, you might have been thinking about certain things, like, do you need to stop doing something or continue doing something? I'm getting the more that, like, however you're doing something right now is how it's going to be. Nothing is going to come save you. You have to, you really might want to watch pile number one. You might interpret it a different way, because it's like, I'm getting, this is like black and white, like yin yang, with pile number one and pile number two. Like, y'all are the same but opposite, or like it's different perspectives, but it's the same messages though. So you might really you're definitely gonna get a lot of insight from it. So I also wrote down, say it and it is so. Yeah, with God's command, that's like commanding that. I mean, confirming that. Say it and it is so. So, like, you know, when you believe something and you also, like, you just pretend, like, you don't pretend, but you really just know that this is how life works. You call the shots, you believe it, and you act like it, and you act accordingly, and things happen, you know. So say it and it is so. And then the example of, like, let there be light, and there was light. That's what God's command was in the Bible. Well, he had plenty of commands, but, and I'm not religious, but I want y'all to know that. But I definitely use religious terms and things like that because it's a tool. So yeah, and that could be something here, like you might need to literally say, let there be light. Some of you might be in confusion. Some of you might be in the dark, feeling alone, feeling like you're not seen. Okay, yeah, like the like you're in the dark and nobody can see you, and you probably can't even feel yourself. Like you're starting to feel like not yourself. Okay, so let there be light. Some of you really need to say, let there be light. You know what I'm saying? Do some movement, clapping, some rituals. Okay, some type of ritual. What is this? So next, it says, yeah, the inside beauty that you have is leaking out. You have hidden beauty. Like, you are freaking gorgeous. Okay, it's time to reveal your true self. Like, it's not something that you have to try to do. This is something that's happening naturally, because the beauty that's within you is like, it's just exuding. Like, people are just, it's like it's starting to run over, because you've been perfecting yourself for so long. You've been trying to do things like perfect your craft or whatever this is for so long. It's starting to just come out in different ways. Like, you might be an artist, right? But, or you might be a particular artist. Like, you might do visual things, and then the way you talk, though, like, something's coming out in the way that you talk, or the way that you walk, or the way that you do something else, the way that you dress. Something is coming out because it's in you, not on you. That's something else I wrote down, y'all. It's in you, not on you. This is God's, like, It's your DNA. It's something within you. You were born this way. Like, this fairy tale creature, it's probably not even a real creature out here that's like you. Like, you're so unique and different. You think different, you operate different. And I'm getting like you have to start to own that about yourself so that you can move that way and start to, like, you know how they call people delusional. Like, you might seem delusional to other people, but this is who you really are. Like, fuck all that. This is your world. You know what I'm saying? It's not delusional because this is your world. So it's it's saying to, like, take yourself serious for real. Like, start to really take your own art serious. You are art. You are art. Your body is art. The way that you talk is art. Your voice is art. You are art. Okay, so it start to act like that. Start to move like you're just like showcasing for God. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like try to show out for nobody. You don't have to like try to present anything to anybody. This is for you, so that you feel like you're in alignment, so that you can, like, this is who you are. I feel like this is just who you are. Like, you want to feel good. Yeah, so this inside beauty, the beauty within is starting to leak out. This hidden beauty, it's now ready to be revealed to the world. Okay, people will be amazed. I wrote that down. People will be amazed by something here that, like, it might be just a new version of you. Some of you might not be an artist. Like, you might not be creating art. You might be a regular person, like, going, like, as far as your hobbies, you might be doing your 9 to 5 and like going, you just do regular shit, but you are just a magical being, period. Like, you just have an energy about you. Like, the way that you do things is different. Okay. And people are amazed by that, or people will be amazed once you come out and show that to people. I wrote down, this is what we've all been waiting for. It's not about just you in this situation, because when you step into your purpose, this is going to shine a light on so many different other, what am I trying to say? Not people, but yeah, like, your light will reflect on other people. People will have to absorb it, and they will have to, you know, like, you brighten the world up just by being you, basically, is what I'm saying. This is what we've all been waiting for. It's not about you. It's also for me too. Once you become yourself, like, it's like a domino effect. One person can, I wouldn't say like one person. Yeah, I do feel like one person can change the world, but not just like in one snap of a finger. Like, by you doing what you do, you help the next person, and, you know, it just goes like that. Domino effect. Okay, so this is the last little point I made. Brilliant genius. Okay, you illuminate. Hold on, what am I saying? Yeah, you illuminate in all dimensions. Whatever you do, whatever you include yourself in. Okay, the examples I put down is if you join a club, if you give advice, if you walk into a building or a room, if you call somebody. Okay, all those scenarios right there, whatever you involve yourself in, you just brighten up the day. You brighten up their energy. You brighten up the room. You just brighten shit up, because being you, like, you've been through so much, and you don't even have to have gone through that much. Like, you just have it in you, y'all. Like, you have the light within you. God's presence is within you. Okay, and also you have a lasting effect on people. Okay, things that people crave more of. Like, whatever like, you don't even know what you do. Like, it's something mixed up within your soul. Like, you have that soul food. Like, like, whenever you go around people, like, you feed people what they need. Okay, and they need more of that shit. Like, they're like, where can I find more of that? If people don't like you, man, it's like they have to steal it from you. Like, they'll still want to be around you, but they have to act like, yeah, like, people, like, watch your back for real, because it be people like energy vampires is what I'm picking up on. People that like act like they like you, but they don't, because they just want the vibes that you have. Okay, wow, that was powerful right there. And this is God's presence within you. Okay, as an artist, you don't have to explain who you are. You don't have to explain anything. And I put down gene, Gene, like your genes, your DNA, and then genius, Okay, those are like one and the same. Like you being a genius, it's in your DNA. Okay, it's in you, not on you. That's where I wrote it right there at the very end, y'all. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I put that in there. But yeah, like it's in you, not on you. Whatever it is that you are feeling within yourself, like you know who you are. It's not something that you have to act like. Okay, you just be yourself. People, like, it's just you. That's you. You have to trust that it's you. Like, it's not something you have to do. So the two crystals I have for you is the Angel Light Rose Quartz. Okay, love, soft energy. I'm getting like just that maternal energy, just feeling like that hug from the universe, feeling like the world got you. Like you're not alone. The universe got you. Okay. And you can always confide in God. Like you can really like let go, and you don't have to like hold everything in. You don't have to feel like you have to be strong all the time. You can be feminine no matter whether you're a man or a woman. You can relax and allow your emotions to flow. Not saying that you have, like, it's all about balance. Don't overdo shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're in that phase in your life because you spent so long being strong and now you just feel like you have to let go, allow yourself to do that, because that's what needs to happen. This is like your medicine. This is like crying is healing. Your emotions can be healing. Okay, they are healing actually. And they are a tool. They let you know things, like when you really observe why something made you feel a certain way, what's making you emotional and things like that. You learn about yourself. You learn more about your purpose and where you're meant to be, what you're not, what you don't want more of, and things like that. So I also have this clear quartz right here. I wrapped it up. I've been having it for a minute, but the clear quartz is healing. It's just simply healing. It's cleansing. It's clarity. It's truth. Okay. So absorb this energy from the screen. Some of you may have it with you. You might need to wear it, put it in your pocket, put it in your bra, put it in your car, your wallet, whatever, somewhere where you're gonna be at most of the time, your office, whatever. And then for others of you, you may want to go pick it up. So like I said, a clear quartz, rose quartz, or an angel light rose quartz. So yeah. And if you can't get that, just absorb the energy from the screen, because everything is energy. This physical realm is an illusion, y'all. Like if you just really connect and feel the vibes of the crystals, it is definitely connecting with you. Okay. So yeah, y'all. Let's get into the cards. Okay. Actually, if y'all give me like 2 minutes so I can. Okay. So I don't know why I just keep hearing that you are doing just fine. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a vibe behind that. Maybe you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Like, I really am getting that energy. Like, you're just wanting to be perfect. You're wanting everything to be perfect. And it might not even just be on yourself. It could be your environment. Like, you want things to improve faster. And I'm getting that everything is just fine. Like, it's okay. You're doing just fine. If you really ground yourself, like everything is okay right now, and everything is also improving. Like nothing is stagnant, if that makes sense. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's get into the cards. We have fire wheels or soul takers, karma, retribution, and consequences. This came in reverse. So I am getting that something here is reversing. Like it's something here that was, you may have attracted some type of dark energy. I don't know what you may have like came across. It could have been a person. I don't know, like maybe I feel like you mixed with something that wasn't pure, like something that was dark, and it made you, like it just drug you down. Like it made you like it pulled you down. Like that's all I can say. Like it just really pulled you down to a lower level, to where like there was this confusion that you had, like you weren't in this space where you were clear on things anymore, okay, because you mixed with an energy that wasn't yours. That's what I'm getting. So this could also be a sexual energy as well, because with this fire, this is the wands vibe. So like, you know, fire, the sacral energy, that's sacral, sexual, creative energy. And so some of you may also be having like a creator's block, okay, because maybe you are, I heard like a toxic relationship. Some of you may be in a toxic relationship or a toxic environment, which is countering what I just said, that everything is okay. But I'm getting that for some of you, like, it's really about you seeing the fact that things are improving so that you're not panicking so much. Because when you're like in a, I'm getting like some of you might be in a flight or freeze mode, like you're just frozen, like you might not be moving at all because you see how much needs to be done. But I'm getting that, like, when you just do something, just try to do something. It doesn't matter what it is. Like if you know that it's something that's in alignment, whether big or small, you know that something's moving, something's improving. But if you don't do anything, it's like things are moving backwards, okay? So that's the vibe I'm getting from the first card. So next we have Harlot Spiders. It says fate, entanglement, release. Okay, so this also came in reverse. And so for some of you, this has a lot to do with creative, hands-on creative endeavors, okay? Like with the spider, they weave their webs, okay? It's like they're very hands-on with their craft, okay? And I'm getting that there's something here that this could be just confirmation, like, you know, you might have not been feeling as powerful as you used to. Like you might not feel like you got it like that, like you can do that, like you lost your rhythm or something here is what I'm getting. It says fate, entanglement, release. It's like some of you feel like maybe it was just a phase in your life. Maybe you're too, I just heard too old now. Like maybe you've gotten older. Maybe it's something that's like, this is no, like no, like tell that thing to shut the fuck up. Like whatever that voice is, it's not true. I'm getting like this is fate. This is something that like it's on your mind for a reason. The fact that you're even debating whether you can even do this again and stuff like that is because it's in you. Like it's something trying to come back up, something trying to come out, a new, like I'm getting, it's a newer version of that. Like you might not show up the same way you used to, but what am I getting, like you've learned so much, you've grown, and so like it's going to look different it's going to be more fitting to you now, okay? That's what I'm getting. So be open to how something comes out, be open to how you express something now, because I'm getting like you've been in this shell for so long. Now that you've come out, there's just so much that you have to express that it might just come out. And at first it might come out sloppy too. It might not come out in the way that you envision in your head. You might make some mistakes, but don't give up. And I'm getting that it also might come out just very different than what you expect anyway. Like, and I'm just getting to be open to what art is, like, you know, what this really could be for you. Like it might not be what you expect, but it's something that is fate. It's something that whatever comes out, trust it, okay? This is your soul. Like this is you transmuting energies, like however this is you expressing what's within, okay? So read it like that. Okay, so next we have the night parade of 100 demons, bonds, community, connection. This is upright. So I'm getting that like you might feel unsupported right now, but you really do have a lot of support around you, like people that will like they I'm trying to get it out. People that will like hurt some people that will hurt somebody about you. Like they don't play about you. Like it's people out here that really will ride or die for you, okay? And you might not have even met these people yet is what I'm getting. But you have to put yourself out there. I really am speaking to artists for real. Like you have to put yourself out there. You have to like allow yourself, like, in order for yourself to be launched out, you have to believe in yourself. You have to put yourself in that realm. Okay, you are in a whole nother realm where everything is so serious, or you might be so practical and calculated, trying to understand how things are going to happen and making your plan and things like that. Things can't be planned in this realm right here. Like, things are like, the more that you try, the more that you're pushing it away. Like, I'm getting that it's in you, not on you. So you can't be trying to do anything. You just have to be, okay? And so that's like, these people that are with you, they're just like that too. Like, they just be like, they just chilling. Like, they're not stressing about life itself. They just living life, and whatever comes, they deal with it as it comes. But like, they're not just trying to like perfect every fucking thing. And if it's time to perfect something, it's okay. But like, don't overdo it. It's time to act now. It's time to act. It's time to weave your way, like, make your path here. It's time to release things that are making you feel tangled up and making you feel like you don't have enough time, enough, whatever it is. Release whatever's holding you back, okay? If it's enough time, energy, patience, whatever it is, the mindset, it's time to replace that with things that are actually helping you to get there, okay? Whether that's even relationships, okay? If you got people around you that's not motivating you to be this version of yourself, you need to distance yourself, okay? Next we have guest room children. It says prosperity, harmony, and blessings, okay? So I'm getting that, like, this is this vibe that, like, at night when you're sleeping, you're being watched over. I want y'all to, like, this is something definitely coming through. You're being watched over. You're being protected. And like, in your dream world or whatever, you may be having dreams about this thing or this, like, pay attention to your dreams right now. So there are different messages, like things trying to, and I feel like these are not even your dreams, but pay attention to when you sleep and you wake up, and you like remember as much as you can from when you were sleeping, because some of y'all are like astral projecting, and you're speaking to angels, and you're speaking to like, you're speaking to other realms here, getting answers, helping you to, like, even if you don't remember what you're doing, your soul remembers. And so like, when you wake up, you just naturally feel the urge to do certain things. And if you're not in alignment, you might feel grumpy, you might feel exhausted, and like, like feeling like something is draining your energy. Okay, so pay attention. Just pay more attention to your dreams and like your subconscious, and like the things that are not being said right now, your intuition. Okay, like, it's not gonna be, there's not gonna be a big ass sign in your face telling you stop doing this, like it's from God. Like, it's just gonna be like common sense in another way, like not in a 3D sense, but like a spiritual sense. You have to observe. You have to put the pieces together and be like, oh, like, this makes sense. Like, something is off with that, or like, and then if you need confirmation, ask for it. Don't just act and not know what you're doing. Like, I'm not telling y'all to just sabotage, like, just do stuff and not know what you're doing, but like, play with that energy more, because yeah, like, open your mind up, use your intuition. So, wow, y'all, the two cards that came out, you see this, it's the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse, though. The King of Cups in reverse. So this is definitely like a divine counterpart energy. So some of you may be in a twin flame, is what I heard, because this card right here with the fire, and then like this right here, ride or die energy right here. So your twin flame don't play about you for sure. Like, y'all might argue with each other. Y'all might be like, I'm getting like this, y'all don't, there's something here about like things moving quickly, okay? Like, in your relationship, things move very fast. This is a twin flame relationship for sure. It's confirmation for who I'm talking to. If I'm not talking to you, do not take this on. But like, things be moving fast in your relationship, and when things move fast, things are bound to be misunderstood sometimes, or things could be burnt up in the process, or like damaged, or like it's risky. Something here is risky. Like there are a lot of sacrifices being made within this relationship. Okay, you have to be willing to sacrifice a lot in order to grow with this person. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like release control, release this so-called power that you feel like you have, because it's nothing compared to the power that you have together. Okay, allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to like surrender all of this controlling energy. Okay, I'm getting with the Queen of Cups, this is like the, what am I trying to say? Okay, both of these came out right, and it's really nothing, it's just the same, like feminine energy and masculine energy. And so some of you may be using your masculine energy a little too much. Like you may be over powering a situation. What am I getting? Like being impatient, wanting things to be perfect right now. Okay, and I'm getting that you do want to keep that side of you, but you don't want to abuse it, is what I'm saying. Like you're human, you can only do so much. Okay, you can't make things happen overnight. That other person that you're in a situation with, or like your relationship, and this don't have to even be a relationship, this could be outside circumstances, like people that because if you're not in a twin flame relationship, this is like your passions, your dreams, the things that you like, that set you on fire, that just make you go, that things that wake you up, that just make you feel good in life. Okay, these are those things. You might really have a mission here, and you might be trying to force things to happen now quickly. I need some fucking water. Hold on. It still might not do the job. Excuse me. I needed something. I feel like a goddamn worm off of the SpongeBob shit. But what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, the like masculine energy is all about go go go, like hands on, right? Doing something. You might be really like I said, you have a hands-on craft. You might be really doing something all the time, like not giving yourself a break. You're not breathing. You might be overdoing something. Like this is for some of you, and then it's like giving you burnout. Okay, excuse me. But I'm getting like you want to check in with that feminine side of yourself, to where like making sure that you're creating your own reality, like you're really enjoying what you're doing. It's more of an environmental thing versus like a head thing. Like you're not just so headstrong in the thing. You're more like you're focused, but you also, it's like a balance, like you're present. For some of you, like while you're doing your art, or while you're doing what you're doing, it's time to also like, it's easing the tension as much as you can. Like, if you like candles, light a candle while you do your art, or whatever it is that you're doing. Like, take this how it resonates, because if you are out there in the streets, like you're a driver, you might need to play some music. You might need to, I don't know, like it's something about lightening the mood, lightening the vibe as much as you can. Okay, and it might not just be one activity. This could be your whole life, like creating more of a routine for yourself that's not so harsh and not so like serious all the time. Start to implement things that make you feel good. Be more artistic. Some of you may be missing that side, period. You might not be allowing yourself to express this creativity, and things are not flowing in your life. And it's because you're stressed out. Like you might not be paying attention to your inner child, that part of you that wants to express. And so you might be having dreams about it, and you're feeling all grouchy and shit when you wake up, because your subconscious knows that like something is off. You're not in alignment with your potential and what you want to really be doing right now, like your purpose. Okay, and that is creating and expressing something that's very Like it's deeper than the mundane everyday life that you know, the routine. You know what I'm saying? It's something here that you want to be more spontaneous. You want to get something out. And you might not be giving yourself that time to do that, but you need to do that, okay? So wow, so the next cards we have, how did I have this? Okay, so it was like this. So hold on, wait. I don't know how it was. Either way, it don't matter. Um Strength, okay. The Three of Pentacles. Oh, the Three of Pentacles. This is that teamwork energy that I was talking about. That Three of Pentacles. This is you not being alone. Whether that's physical, spiritual, but I'm getting that it's both for everybody watching. Like, you might not realize, like, for a lot of you, you have to put yourself out there. You have to make it known, like make your needs known or express something so that you can be heard, and that way you will attract your tribe or the people that you're meant to, or the opportunities or whatever it is that you're seeking right now. You might feel like you're not being seen. You might be feeling like you're in the dark. Okay, like I said, you might also be drawn to pile number one, the gold pile or the yellow pile, because they felt in the dark, or like they were just shut off from something here. And I'm getting that it's really about movement, you choosing to move and put yourself out there. And first, because this is the Leo card as well, it's about you being confident in yourself. You you know, you might at first feel a little yeah, it's something here pushy. But also like letting yourself be seen and known and heard, okay, with the horn. That was confirmation. So something here, you might have to push something. Yeah, like you have to push yourself with the strength. This is literally like confirmation. Okay, it's about your willpower, your solar plexus chakra. Like I said, that's pile number one. That's that solar plexus chakra. For you guys, I would say this is the heart chakra and also the root chakra. Okay, so this is about like you getting right with your reciprocation, like what you put your energy into versus what you're getting out of it, being in alignment, how you your generosity with yourself and others, how you treat yourself and others. Okay, taking care of your health, mental, physical, all that stuff. Okay, also being secure financially, physically, all that. Okay, just being secure. And like I said, this is the Leo card, so some of you might be a Leo, you might have Leo in your chart, but Leo is also about, like, it's the sun. It's about being bright and shining your light and allowing yourself to be seen, and you might have to push yourself to do that. Okay, it might take a lot of energy. Did you hear how many times that truck blew that horn? Okay, that means that, I mean, that's symbolic of you having to, like, get yourself out of something, get yourself out of a hole or your shell, okay? And so with the Three of Pentacles, like I said, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone. You might have, I just heard stage fright, or you might feel like put on a spot. Don't even feel like that. Just start to like imagine people with you when you're doing what you're doing. Like start to feel, what am I getting? Like connect with the spirit realm more. Like, because really you're not alone. Like in real life, you have the angels around you. Your spirit guides are like guiding you every step. You're not alone. Okay, like these downloads that you're getting, they're not for no reason. Okay, the Ace of Wands is right here. So this is like fate, y'all. This is something that's like literally meant to be. And was that this pal? No, this was the first pal. Something being fate. Okay, I can't remember what it was, but yeah, like you might not be believing in yourself because you might be second guessing something here. But this is fate. This is something that like you are meant to be doing this. Like I don't know what to say. Like you might be, yeah, I was getting like, I think this was the last pal. I don't think it was this one, but I don't know, take how it resonates, but something about your image. You might be worried about how you look to people, and it might be keeping you from getting out, putting yourself out there, and that's what's holding things back. Like you're unhappy, you're not in the place that you want to be at, like you're not feeling like things are moving, and it's because you aren't moving, and it's because you have to take a chance, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to do that shit, like just do it. You see, I feel like something is drawing your attention, something is fascinating to you, something excites you for real. Like you see something actually happening for you, but you just, it's just about you taking that time and doing it. You might be feeling like you don't have enough time, don't have enough money, don't have what you need to do what you need to do. But I'm getting to work with what you have, and then everything else will come, okay? With the Ten of Swords right here, this is about putting everything to rest, like putting all those things that don't belong to rest, the things that like you're telling yourself, the things that you're believing, all those false beliefs. That's what I'm getting. Like this is a lot of mental energy here. You spend a lot of time thinking about whether you should or you shouldn't, or whether you should do it this way or that way, or you know, I'm just getting to be it. Like it's in you, not on you. So I'm just getting like, once you just do it, you know, like just do it and allow yourself to like when I was getting like humiliation or whatever, this was, no, that was the first pile. But it's funny because I think this little creature was in the first pile, okay? And so it was something about feeling humiliated because you might be remembering different things that people said about you in the past, or different ways that you were embarrassed. And I'm getting that, like, to allow it. Like, who gives a fuck now? Like, stop caring so much. And like, because these are just mundane human beings talking. Like, who gives a fuck what they got to say? You know what I'm saying? You are a creature. Remember we were talking about that? Like you live in your own world, this fairy tale land. You create your own reality. And some people, like, especially if you are art and you are a leader, you are going to be looked at a certain way when you first begin, or when you first come out. It's just like an artist that comes out. In the beginning, they look weird, or they might come off weird or whatever, but then people just start to like them because they start to understand, like, hold on, I actually get them, you know, I relate to them in this way or that way, whether they actually like your art itself or the message, you know, it could be something, you know, totally different than what you expect. But I'm getting to just put yourself out there, because I remember I was also saying that, like, when you put yourself out there, or when you create your art, it might come out a certain way that you didn't expect. Okay, you might intend for people to see it a certain way, but people actually appreciate it for something totally different. And you have to be open to that. Okay, especially if you just really want to see what the universe has for you, has in store for you, because you don't always know. Okay, so, woo, y'all, I've been talking my ass off. It says 78 minutes. How long is that? That's an hour and 18 minutes. I got one more pal. I might take 5, goddamn, or 5 to 10. Need to eat a snack or something and then to come back on here. But it's all good though, because it's live. But when I come back on here, I mean, when I say the video and get back, it's just gonna jump straight back. So cool. But yeah, these are the 2 pals. I mean, y'all, I'm like having brain fog right now because I'm like, I need a break. But these are the 2 crystals that I have for y'all. I want to remind y'all, the rose quartz, the angelite rose quartz, and the clear quartz. So yeah, that was pile number 2, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna move to pile number 3 here soon. Just give me a second. If you are just now clicking on, I just finished pile number 2. And I'm about to go to pile number 3 here soon. You said, can you ask questions? Good afternoon. Yes, you can ask questions. My Cash App is in the description box. You can send 5 for a question. Yeah. But I am going to be taking a break here soon, so if you want to go ahead and send your question. Really? I don't know. Not the commercials. But yeah, good afternoon. I don't think I've seen your name before. But much love to you. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, you can ask questions. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for a second to see a response. But yeah, anybody that get on this video right now is $5 a question, okay? That's a really good deal too, because wait, it's pretty much like a, no wait, let me just go ahead. Okay, so yeah, I don't think she's on here anymore. But if you happen to get back on when I come back on, then yes, I will do your question. But until then, I'm gonna get off for a second and take a